Hi everyone, my name is Colin Williams. I'm a librarian here at Long Beach City College, and I'd like to talk to you about how to find dictionaries and encyclopedias using OneSearch, Long Beach City College's online public access catalog. So what I'd like to do is begin at the Start Your Research LibGuide, and what you'll see here is we're going to use OneSearch as well as some individual databases in order to find reference sources. So you can go ahead and click on the tab here that says Reference Sources in the left-hand navigation. And what you're going to do is be greeted with a brief definition of reference sources. Basically, we're talking about dictionaries and encyclopedias that allow us to gain a working knowledge of a topic so that we have high-level overviews and definitions of the different facets of our research topic. These are great resources to use in the beginnings of our research paper where we need to define terms or provide high-level overviews to bring our audience onto the same page. So when it comes to dictionaries, we can find dictionaries in OneSearch, and we can also find them in the databases. So if we're looking for dictionaries in OneSearch, what I definitely recommend is use these two core strategies. Add the phrase dictionary to your search query. So for instance, that would look like nuclear fission dictionary. And secondly, you can also use the reference entry limiter, which is found under the resource type limiter. So let's take a look at what this looks like in OneSearch. I've come back here to the home page of the LibGuide, and I'm going to go ahead and enter my search query. And I'm just going to start by saying nuclear fission. When I hit search, this is going to take us into the OneSearch interface. And now from here, I'm going to apply some limiters. The first limiter I'm going to apply appears on the left-hand side of the screen under resource type. So I'm going to click on resource type, and then I'm going to find the limiter that is called reference entry. So you can see that here, reference entry, and I'm going to apply that filter. So once I apply that filter, I'm still looking for everything, so this includes print as well as online resources. If I wanted to narrow that down, I could, but I'm looking for everything related to nuclear fission, which has been tagged as a reference entry. So now you can see here that my first result comes from the Encyclopedia Britannica Online, and it was published in 2020. Second result comes from the Gale Encyclopedia of Science, and this is one way that you can easily find encyclopedia and dictionary entries. If we wanted to find dictionaries specifically related to nuclear fission, what I would do is just stay on this reference entry limiter. So I'm going to tell it to please remember this, and I'm going to add the word dictionary. So now when we hit search, we're going to keep that nuclear fission, and we're also going to add dictionary. And what ends up happening is we see our search results come from dictionaries. So this is a reference entry on nuclear fission, which comes from the Dictionary of Energy, published in 2014. Below that, we have a result from the Dictionary of Environmental Science and Technology. Below that, the new Dictionary of Cultural Literacy. So simply by adding dictionary to our search query enables us to quickly find dictionaries related to our search term, and we supercharge that by selecting the reference entries limiter, which was found under our resource types.